The skies above Ukraine have become a crucial battleground in the ongoing conflict. When the war began in February 2022, many expected a swift victory for the Russian Aerospace Forces, or VKS. However, the reality proved far more challenging. The initial phase saw a notable absence of Russian airpower, leading to speculation about their capabilities. This hesitancy allowed Ukrainian forces to regroup and prepare for a protracted conflict. As the conflict progressed, the VKS faced fierce resistance from Ukrainian air defenses. This unexpected resistance forced the VKS to re-evaluate their tactics and adapt to the evolving realities of the conflict. The high attrition rates suffered by the VKS exposed critical vulnerabilities in their operational planning. The belief that the VKS would quickly establish air superiority proved to be a costly miscalculation. One primary reason for the VKS's struggles was their over-reliance on outdated tactics and technology. The VKS had trained for large-scale conventional warfare, but the conflict in Ukraine was different. The Ukrainians, fighting on their home turf, proved to be a formidable opponent. The VKS's reliance on older aircraft like the Su-24 and Su-25 proved to be a liability. This reliance was partly due to a desire to conserve more advanced assets for potential future conflicts. These shortcomings highlighted the need for a fundamental reassessment of Russian airpower doctrine and capabilities. Faced with mounting losses, the VKS began to adapt their tactics. They recognized the need to minimize their exposure to Ukrainian air defenses. This shift was marked by a greater emphasis on standoff munitions, UAVs, and electronic warfare. Standoff munitions allowed the VKS to strike targets from a distance, reducing their risk. The VKS also made greater use of UAVs for reconnaissance and strike missions. Drones like the Orlan 10 were used extensively for intelligence gathering and target acquisition. The VKS also placed a renewed emphasis on the electronic warfare to disrupt Ukrainian command and control networks. The shift towards standoff munitions, UAVs, and electronic warfare reflected a broader strategic adaptation. Russia adopted a war of attrition strategy, prioritizing resource conservation and minimizing casualties. The VKS's use of older aircraft was consistent with this strategy. While these aircraft were more vulnerable, they were cheaper to operate and maintain. The reliance on standoff munitions allowed the VKS to strike targets without risking valuable aircraft. This attrition strategy was not without its risks, as it allowed Ukraine more time to receive military aid. However, from Russia's perspective, a protracted war of attrition played to their strengths. The VKS's ability to sustain these adaptations will be crucial for achieving their objectives in Ukraine. As the conflict in Ukraine enters its third year, the VKS's adaptation remains a work in progress. The initial setbacks exposed vulnerabilities, but also prompted necessary adaptation and innovation. The shift towards standoff munitions, UAVs, and electronic warfare reflects a need to fight smarter. The VKS's ability to integrate these adaptations will be crucial for achieving their objectives. The conflict has underscored the importance of air power in modern warfare. The VKS's experience in Ukraine will have lasting implications for Russian military doctrine. It has emphasized the importance of investing in advanced technologies to maintain a competitive edge in future conflicts.